Ay, coming in, flex. I just wanna win,
Weekly gang, we are back. Guys, my first ever buy, refurbish, refinance, rent seminar here in my hometown of Birmingham. October the 8th, 12 till 3. Fill out the form below to secure your space today, completely free.
Okay, yeah, so obviously we've had the drawings back this morning off the architect. This is our vision. So when we were here last time, we walked around and marked all the walls up. You then did a video with Duna. I then went around with Harry and we did the same thing pretty much again with Harry. Harry then put that into CGI. I've removed it from the CGI, I've passed it over to the architect so that we've got our full set of drawings with all the measurements.
I reviewed these this morning actually.
They're good.
Because the stairs now finishes where I wanted it to.
Yeah, in the centre of the house.
Yeah.
And we've got the alley up the side, which leads us to the utility door.
Yeah.
Obviously a big house like this, we've agreed we need access to the rear.
Okay.
Because it's such a big garden. We're losing the garage in sight of having the extension.
Yeah.
So we've got to have some access to a shed or whatever they built within the garden for storage. So now, if you look at the drawings as well, the house is equal. So it's the same width on the right.
So the front door is central.
Is the centre.
So it's not going to have that extra 800 or whatever it was.
It would have had an extra 1200. I think.
Was it 12?
Which was it just would look stupid, and I think the planning would have had something to say about it.
Okay. When do we get an answer back on this?
This
What's on portal now?
So at the moment, this is going to be sort of mid-September. We're going to have the answer for the
8 metres.
For the 8 metres.
Yeah.
We're going to wait for that to come. The day that comes,
put that in.
Full planning in
okay.
for the side. We don't want to do it the other way around because if we put that in.
So we're looking at 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, 2 weeks from now we can get this planning in. Obviously, we know we've already got the other plannings in. We've got one ready to go in on the 13th, literally sitting there. Which is just around the corner. But the bedroom, see how we split the bathroom for the 2 en-suites. So we have got to replace the upstairs front window with 2 windows because obviously there's going to be a wall in the middle. But I like this layout. I think this is what you...
No, that's good. 4 bedrooms.
Yeah, 4 big bedrooms as well.
2 with en-suites.
2 en-suites, 1 master bathroom.
Yeah, I like that.
I believe we did discuss the potential of having some opening doors in the bedroom and having a balustrade around the outlet so you've got a little roof terrace.
We'll decide all that. Let's just get the planning done first. Yeah. Weekly gang. How are we? You can hear I've lost my voice, not good whatsoever, not feeling great, but I'm up Monday morning, 9 o'clock, on site. Planning is 2 weeks away for the 8 metres at the back. We've got the drawings back now for the whole house. We know how it's going to be laid out, so I'm really excited. Phil, if you can overlap on this now, the actual drawings of how it's going to be, please, that would be great. Let the weekly see. Great weekend. I spent Saturday and Sunday at home, which I haven't done for the whole year. I've not spent 2 days at my house this year, so I needed it. I was tired. I told you last week, I was tired. Also, loads of you messaging me. Yes, last week, it came up on the screen Tuesday, and I said, weekly gang, Monday morning. That was because it was bank holiday. And I forgot it was Tuesday when we recorded that part. That was Tuesday, it wasn't bank holiday. So thank you to every single person that messaged me saying I got it wrong. I appreciate it. This one is the JV house that we're doing with Gersh. And the neighbours have called us saying that somebody, here he is, talk of the devil. Hasn't been on the weekly for a while. The neighbours called us saying that someone was coming in the back and going through, so we've just turned up now to check it. You're more than welcome to walk through. And that door was wide open.
Again, this is like the 3rd time.
So obviously someone's coming in. Tom has got his magic. Will it wedge or is it too big? There you go. But we have 15 days left on the portal for this one before we can start doing the work here. Guys, it's just my voice today. I'm in a great mood. Insert Baby Hamilton.
Yeah.
Absolutely buzzing. I'm sending Craig, one of the builders today, the addresses to these properties to come in and give us some quotes on what needs to be done. I might actually ask him to meet me here this afternoon and we'll get 2 more quotes and then we'll sit down as a team and decide which way we go, because obviously if we're getting the permission in 15 days for that, well, this week, Thursday, Friday, definitely Monday, the work can start in here for the walls to be started to be knocked out.
I get the structural engineer, he's meeting us here this week.
Well, the structural engineer is meeting us this week, and then Monday, I want the work to start because
They can prop the walls.
they can get everything done. We can get all the walls out, we can get the acros in, we can order the steels, and then we can start digging, which is the most important part to me because it gets started, which is key. So yeah, that's this property. The scope of it is absolutely ideal. So if we go around that way, how far back does it go?
The boundary's still here, I'm assuming.
Yeah, so go that way though, Gersh. How far back does it go?
Why are we in a park, Stephen, in Waltham?
We're not in a park. Gersh has been sent a house today and it's way overpriced. The house itself is way overpriced. He said it's okay inside, Gersh? Yeah. It's okay inside. The house is worth 180, 190, maybe 200. They want 220 for it, but it has a piece of land on the side here that looks big enough to me to build. I actually wasn't looking to buy a house at this price at the minute. I was buying houses like 3, 4, 5, 600,000. But if I can get permission to build on the side, I know the area. It's literally, again, where I'm from. So, yeah, I think we'll put an offer in today. I'll speak to Isabella and let's see what happens. It needs 20-25 grand spent on it.
Oh yeah.
They reckon this house in this area is £250,000.
No way. No chance.
It's impossible.
190 grand, I'll take it. It's free bed.
I want to take a risk on this. I want to take a gamble.
Well, we'll get planning. There's no question about that. There's a new build there on the corner, the next plot.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. You know the price they put it up for includes the fee for the for that. Yeah. So the figure of 225, we thought it was 220. Gersh has just pulled it up. That's because the people who own it are actually putting the build plot included without getting any kind of permission.
That's what they do. They'll put the estate agents probably like.
Yeah.
Like when they come in. Oh, someone will take a punt in this. That's what we're gonna add it 20k.
Can we put an offer in?
Yeah. But aren't you going with them?
Going, no.
Yeah.
Should we just go in there?
Yeah.
5 minutes round the road. And I'll
Sit with them. Yeah, the two of you go. Yeah. Get it for 190. Secure it. I'll send proof of funds over and I'll buy it now. Let's see what happens. It's one of those. For me, it's a calculated risk. So I spend 190 grand on this house. I can turn it into a buy to let for 15k. Don't need to do it to a superb standard if I don't want to. But my deposit's going to be 50k on a buy to let mortgage. So it's going to cost me all in about 60, 57, 56, whatever with fees and stuff. And if I get permission to build on the side of it, I've won. But if I don't get permission, I still have a rental in an area where I invest anyway. So it's a risk, but it's a calculated risk because if you look in that corner up there, if you come here, I'll walk and we'll do it. They've actually built a house. So chances of getting permission around here are going to be quite high. So we'll see. All in all, great morning. Quick update on some of the things that we're doing over here in Block Switch. Potentially going to buy this thing here, which I had no idea about this morning when I woke up. So we'll see. The lads have actually just gone over. So Gersh and Tom have gone over to that estate agents. They've moved offices actually. So they've gone over. They've gone to drop some ID off as well because we bought another house from them last week, which we didn't get to show you on the weekly, but we will. So they've gone to drop some ID off because they wanted us to send ID online, but there was something going on with their email, so we wasn't sure it was safe. So we're taking the ID in now. So I'll have an update for you in about an hour. So in your time, 30 seconds. Do you want to show them?
How happy are you with it?
It's the best car I've ever had. Ever. Hands down. It's better than the Bentley, the Ferrari. It's better than a Range Rover. It's the best car I've ever driven. And it takes a lot to actually get me to say something's amazing. But yeah, the greatest car I've ever driven in my life. Every single time I get in it, it just gets better and better and better. Mad. Nice. And it sounds awesome. Incredible. Now back to work. See you at the office. Weekly gang, I have been called or summoned into a meeting with Tom because the fire officer has been on the phone for one of our projects where we're building some flats, and I think it's quite good insight for you guys to understand some of the legalities when it comes to the soundproofing and stuff like that. Yeah. So do you want to explain what the fire officer has been saying to you?
So we've been through with the local fire officer, which is in Wales, so it's slightly different to obviously what we do here. We've already tried to take it as far as we can, but I did want to confirm with him prior to us, boarding and second fixing, that we've got it exactly right. So at the moment we've got like a standalone fire alarm system in each flat, which is obviously fed off the local fuse board in the flat, smokes in the corridors, heats in the kitchens, so on and so forth. The fire officer in Swansea then wants a separate panel for the communal area that will cover the communal corridors, the break glasses, and also a detector with a sounder base within the corridor just inside the door of each flat on each floor. That will then give them adequate, that if one of the flats sets off the fire alarm and potentially could breach the fire safety corridor, that the whole fire alarm system will go off of the building. So that sort of covers that. He's happy. I'm going to email him the drawings over with it all marked up as to what we're going to do, which is what we've just agreed on the phone. He's then going to confirm that that's okay.
Yeah, because the ones that we've just done, which the weekly haven't seen yet, but the flats that we've just built,
they don't have to have the sounder base within the flat.
Yes, whereas Wales have a whole different set of...
Wales also, we have to have a sprinkler system within the building. So if there's a fire, the sprinkler system goes off. Which you don't have in the UK anyway.
But we've sorted that, haven't we?
Yeah, we've sorted that.
Okay, the sprinkler system. Guys, you know what? That's something I want to actually... When's that being fitted?
I'm waiting for a lead time on it being installed, but because I've put pressure on them, because obviously it's got to be installed before it's boarded.
Yep, so do you reckon within the next 2 weeks?
Yeah, within the next.
Okay, so in the next 2 weeks, I will go down to Swansea to the flats and actually talk you through the sprinkler system, because it's not something we do here.
Also spoken to the soundproofing consultant. They've got to be SITMA registered, which is a third-party scheme which registers the soundproof test so that it can be signed off by building control, by the local council. I've had a chat with him about what he wants to see based on the building that we've got. Just again, we know that we need the rock wall, we know that we need the independent ceiling.
Explain what that is, because the weekly don't know.
That's what I'm going to say, yeah. So we know that ourselves, but again...
No, explain the wording you just used.
I'm going to go through it.
Okay, yeah, please.
So in England, we know what we have to do, but I've spoken to the consultant that covers Wales to check that what we do here is adequate for what they want there. Just like what I just come back to with the sprinkler system with the fire protection. So he's saying that there's 3 different types of test. There's an air tightness test, which we shouldn't have to worry about because we're going to have that done right for fire safety anyway. There's not going to be any breaches between the flats or the communal corridors. Again,
that's pretty straightforward.
For fire safety reasons.
It's very straightforward.
Air tightness is no air can travel through the gaps between the floors or the corridors.
Yeah, it's pretty standard, if I'm completely honest with you guys, but it is still...
But again, it's part of the test.
It's still a test.
So then the second part of the test then is density. So it's what the sound can travel through. So that's where, he wants to see 100mm rock wool between the joists, even in the communal areas. Rock wool is insulation. It's solid insulation.
Put this up on the screen as well.
Phil can put it up on the screen for you guys. So he wants to see that. There's a couple of ones he's recommended, which again is great because it's always better to hear another professional's view on it. So he said Rockwool Flexi 100mm or Rockwool RWA 3 100mm again.
We're going to use the Flex one.
We're going to use the Flex one because that's what we use. Then there's vibration low frequency, so that's another part of the test. So that is the sound travelling through your joists, through your plasterboards, through your plaster. It's basically if somebody's walking above banging on the floor, you can hear it below. Everyone's been in an apartment that's been built in 2000. When the person walks around upstairs, you can hear it in the flat below. That is to eliminate this. So that is then overcome with an independent ceiling system. So it's a grid ceiling system that is not fixed to the existing structure of the building to create segregation. So if you walk here, the vibration doesn't come anywhere near our new ceiling. He's recommended a gypsum metal frame system, which is what we would use anyway. We did speak about the Genie clip system because that's another system. Again, Phil can pull these up and put the Genie clip system up there and the gypsum. We're going to have to, obviously, we've got some huge ceilings. We're going to have to incorporate both of these systems. We wouldn't normally, it'd be one or the other, but we have to because the span of the ceiling in one of the flats is huge, so we're going to have to use the clip system in the middle and the metal frame system on the outside.
And it's all down to costs. We'll work it out how big it is, where it can go, and make it cost effective, but also still so we can pass the tests.
Yeah, and that was the questions that I obviously asked him today was, we understand that we have to achieve said goals and we have to pass the test, but how can we do it cost effectively? What's the most cost effective way to do this? Because you could go way over and above with this.
Yeah, your figures, guys, this is very important as well. It's okay knowing all this information and having it all stored up here so you understand how to do flats or apartments or anything like that. All of these things, you're all probably sitting at home now going, oh, I didn't know that, that's good, that's amazing. But you've also got to imagine if you start implementing every single thing, your cost could completely run away with yourself, because these are things that when newbies buy flats, they don't take this into account, and you've got to make sure that you are doing it by the law but cost effective, like Tom just said. So you need to figure it out. So if you don't know and you're unsure, make a call, speak to people who have done it, go around, ask the right questions, because we know what we're doing, but always get a second opinion on certain things that could trip us up at the end, just in case.
Yeah.
So yeah, take advice from the correct people and the right people, guys. Don't take advice from someone who's never done it. Speak to the correct people.
Find a few professionals in that given area, because the same test criteria might be slightly different in that area. The fire safety might be slightly different in that area. These people will speak to you, and like you say, we do this all the time. We know what we're doing, but it's still worth talking to a local specialist from the area that deals with that council, but deals with those criteria that they have in said area. So just make sure you do your due diligence. That's the key to it, is make sure you do it.
A little bit of a very good education sector this was for you guys at home, because I get so many messages from Property Circle members saying that they want to convert houses into flats, they want to convert commercial buildings into flats. These are things that you don't see every day. These are things that other people don't put out because they don't know, they don't do it. We do this a lot. Like I said to you, I've said it on so many weeklies, we do a lot with flats. You just don't see it, because by the time we've got them and we've done them, they're already gone, because we sell them off plan. But yeah, we're going to start implementing a lot more, like I said last week, showing you guys a lot more of our office days, my home days, the things that we've not shown you yet, like this. So it's quite important, a lot more education.
Because this all takes time. So everyone thinks that you can just buy it and do it. This all takes so much time to get the wheels turning, to make sure that everything's right. Like, if this isn't right now, nobody can board, nobody can plaster, nobody can move the project forward, so then it will stand still. So you have to get this part right before you can go to your next stage.
Yeah, done well, awesome. Also, insert Tom here, big picture of Tom, from when he was dressed ready for the 2060 war with the aliens.
It was a good day.
I've just come to get a handle for the camera so I can show you more stuff at home and when I'm out on my own. And the amount of things that I've encountered walking through Birmingham city centre has actually made me realise that it's okay not to be okay. And how human beings get out of their front door in the morning and actually make it home in one piece by the end of the day baffles the life out of me. Common sense is really not so common, and his anger scales are through the roof.
Last week I was recorded for being
Can't hear you. Can't hear you. No, can't hear you. His anger levels are 100 there.
But I'm explaining to Phil, just before we walked in here and encountered stupidity yet again, I'm explaining to Phil that it's all the stupid people that just wind me up. And I am actually a really happy person. I don't.
Yeah.
If I'm in a car,
I think you need therapy.
Get lost, yeah.
I think you need therapy. Back where we started this morning, property number 1, property number 2, and we're going to property number 3. We have the builder with us, the contractor, we have the spec sheet, we have everything we need now for him to give us a quote on all 3. We need it in stages, so the way we've done it is stage 1 is the rear single story extension with knocking all the walls out internally. Stage 2, the double story extension on the side. Stage 3, to take the house back to brick and finish it. Quotes in 3 stages, the contractor is on all 3 properties, and If everything comes back correctly, the prices are right, he's going to start all 3 on Monday, I think. Join me at the next one.
Should be starting soon, isn't it?
Ready? Monday? A week today. We're ready to go. Now we have the contractor with us, we have the spec sheets, we have everything we need to get the quotes in. I want to show you something actually. Gersh has just given me a heads up. So,
That needs work, it's smaller.
Phil, show them this house, please. Yeah? We paid £170,000 for this house. I think I've told you on the weekly before that that one there, what colour would you say that is, Phil? Would you say that's blue, grey?
Mix of both.
It is a mix of both, isn't it? Well, that one there sold for 337,000 a couple of weeks ago, or a couple of months now. I think the new people have moved in because these cars wasn't there before. This one, where it says buy me, which is smaller than my one, that sold for 270,000 last week. So £100,000 more than the one we purchased. It's smaller, it's in a similar condition. So realistically, do I not do the work to the property and just put it up? No, I'm only joking. I'm excited to see what the end value of mine's going to be, mine and Isabella's, because I think it's going to cost us about 160,000 after I've just done the figures from start to finish.
How can you bought this one?
It was 270,000.
Oh, well done.
Guys, did you hear Phil then? Why haven't you bought this one? It's £270,000 when we paid 170,000 for that one at the top of the street. Come on, guys. Phil, do the maths. You've been around me now for a whole year. The neighbours next door have kindly come out and said that they're not objecting to any of the planning for the double storey. These neighbours on this side have also said that they're not objecting. They're very happy with the situation. Neighbours over the road said they're not objecting, very happy. Don't know who's at the back, so we're not really having to worry about that. Do I believe them? My heart wants me to believe them, but I've believed neighbours in the past where they've told me they're not going to object, and then the next day I've woke up and their name is on the portal with an objection. So, fingers crossed that they're telling the truth. Again, this should be started on Monday because we have permission for the 6 metres out the back. So that should be starting digging Monday, but we do have to figure out what we're going to do with all of that garden.
It's massive.
It's huge, and it's kind of like, it could be very expensive and costly. I know I banter about it and stuff, but I'm not feeling very optimistic about it, if I'm completely honest. That's going to cost a lot of money. Weekly gang, if anybody wants to join me on Saturday, the 27th of whatever day, and all of us come down and we dig the garden out together, and I'll throw a barbecue and stuff, massively appreciated. Weekly gang, that's my Monday over with Phil, because it is now 5:30. Phil's going home for his dinner. I'm going to the gym, I'm going swimming, I have some work to do, but I'm going to show you guys now what my life is like when I'm not attached at the hip with my son. Weekly gang, we're back, Birmingham, hometown, and I am with Adam Rana today at his service accommodation. What I'm seeing is incredible. The video is going to be amazing, hopefully, as long as this guy here can work his magic. And when I say hopefully, you all know what doing it does. Interesting morning, really interesting morning. Someone's trying to bill me £944 for one of my gates at one of my properties hitting his van. So remind me to talk about that, please, Phil.
Yep.
I've lost my shit this morning, guys, if I'm completely honest with you, when I got the email. And I'm happy. Insert Baby Hamilton.
So you just refinance your house.
Yeah.
Now you're moving into
Yeah, I've just
the old
bought
gaff.
this apartment and look at it. Fuck. I didn't know we had that much stuff in the house already. So
Buying in bulk?
Yeah, we got 15 rugs. Amy, I don't know what she was up to. I didn't even see them in our own house. But yeah, move's going good.
The views are amazing.
Yeah, the video's coming out soon, so I'll keep you posted.
Here he is, the main man himself, and it's been a pleasure.
Yeah,
thank you so much. I've really appreciated you coming on. We've never really interacted. You came to the Black Tie event, said hello and stuff, but we've never interacted on a personal, social level.
But it's good to do that now. You know, I've been lacking on the social level. You know, in terms of social media and stuff. And because I've been working hard, this
doesn't come easy, does it? Let's be honest.
So now's the time to up the social game, just like yourself. You're smashing it. So yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
Thank you guys.
Podcast. He's coming to the office to do a podcast now. And again, I've said this on the actual main video. You need to watch this podcast because there's a lot of gems in there. He's gone from 4 years, from a normal service accommodation, one bedroom flat.
Yeah, 1 bedroom flat to what we got over 100 units now, and internationally. That's where the leverage is for us. And he's taking the risk going international. And I'll talk this about in podcast, but I took it during COVID as well.
So you're a risk taker?
Yeah.
Calculated risk taker.
Calculated.
Remember, guys, calculated risk taker. Don't just jump off a building and hopefully a parachute opens if you ain't got one on. But yeah, calculated risk taker, and it's paying off.
Yeah.
But you can see it's paying off.
Yeah.
He's not one of these successful guys who rents a Ferrari, or
I actually never have.
or rents a watch and then comes on social media after a month and starts saying I'm making £1 million a month or something. He's actually done all of the shit, haven't you?
I have, I have started at the bottom. I did.
Yeah. So it's impressive.
So it's good.
I like it. I like it. Weekly gang, back in the office and about to shoot the podcast with Adam and Shamil. But first, Isabella's got a list of things for me to do.
Only 2 things.
Oh, okay.
First and foremost, did you sort those 2 development things out?
The development finance?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went through the numbers, done a breakdown and schedule of cost. Me and Tom, it needs adjusting by about 25 and 30? About 25. 25 and 30 grand on each one.
Cool. And the second thing, I can't sound the weekly. Sorry.
Okay, weekly gang, pause. Second thing is, have I got the AST and the deposit rent protection from one of our properties that we're renting for an agent, which Tom's making a note of now, I can see. But yeah, podcast about to start. Happy days. Absolutely sensational. The people I have around me are awesome.
I ended up working Forever 21. I worked with Boots. I mean, Stack from Boots.
That was awesome. Like, that was incredible. Mate, thank you so much.
Good man.
That was amazing. Just
get
a couple of photos.
Yeah.
Can I get you sitting down and get some B-roll and that as well?
Oh yeah.
Let me move my...
How's that?
Absolutely incredible. When I do a podcast and I come out the podcast smiling, you know it's a good podcast because there isn't many people that I actually relate to, because I genuinely think that my work ethic can't be beaten. But I actually think I found someone today who could probably keep up with me. I'm not going to say you're better than me.
I know. I'm going to outwork you.
Wow. But yeah, it was a pleasure.
Yeah, it was.
I really appreciate it. Yeah. And he's starting his podcast, guys. So, do you have the name of the channel and everything?
Yeah, it's called Visionation.
There you go. Can you put it in for him, please?
Yes.
And put it up there. So, guys, another podcast. Yeah. Business, entrepreneurship. It's not just property, is it?
Just everything.
Everything. Mindset. Everything. So that might be a very good channel. I haven't seen it yet, so I can't rate it. Yeah. But being around them, I think it's going to be amazing.
He's doing good. I rate this as well with good energy. This is what it's about. Podcasts with good energy, and you'll really enjoy that.
And look who we have in the building as well now.
He's just walking up.
Here he is, look. So that's the next podcast. But yeah, I'll catch you in a minute. Super successful. It's afforded. Great podcast, great story, and I'll catch you soon for another one.
I like that.
Okay. Thank you so much, that was amazing. I appreciate it. Another one done. Fantastic day today, actually. I've had a great day. The service accommodation industry is something that, like I said, don't know which way it goes, but I'm learning more, and now I'm seeing certain people, I'm beginning to see there are levels. Massive levels.
It is a good business model. Like, the rent to rent thing changed my life. Yeah. And services, like. It's
but there are
easy.
levels. Yeah. There are levels to it. Like, you two are on a high level of this,
And as I said, the big corporations do this, but at a very big level, and that's where we're. Yeah, Stay City, Travel Large, all of these rent-to-rent exists in the world. Yes. We work as spaces; they do rent-to-rent. Like that's where I get the motivation from.
Yeah. So being around the different levels, like I said, it helps me understand it a lot better. For me, it's not a strategy that I use in property, but now I understand why people do use it, which is a great learning experience for me over the last 6 months.
It's just an easy way to get in there without physically buying something. Yeah. That's what I said.
And the last point is, like, me and you do the same thing as well, buy, refurb, refinance, commercials, so I take that money from rent to rent and invest in that.
Yeah.
And it works.
Now, that's something, guys, you know me, you watch this channel all the time. I always say, if you're doing rent to rent or you're doing service accommodation, from the profits, please buy your own stuff. That's my honest opinion. If you can afford it, buy your own buildings, because if you're trying to get generational wealth and you're trying to live this life that everybody wants to live, you have to have assets. It's important. This morning, guys, I woke up and got an email with a bill of £944 from company, saying that the delivery that they made to one of our addresses, the van got damaged by a swinging gate. A gate that they opened, a gate that they pushed wide open, a gate that they reversed their van into and proceeded to unload our goods into our garage at one of our properties, and they never propped the door up, the gate, correctly, and it blew and it caused damage about that big. Sent pictures, and then they tried to say it was £554 for the repair and £400 because the person lost 2 days worth of work. So could you please kindly pay £944? And my response was Nate Diaz. That's what I did. Called them up. I kindly said some words, then he followed it up with a phone call later on after I already made the initial phone call, and then apparently they said it's okay, don't worry, we'll sort it. So moral of the story, if you get sent a bill, make sure you own the money, because that was ridiculous what's happened to us this morning. Didn't stop us though. We've had a fantastic day. 2 podcasts down, a video down, went for dinner with Sam at Fumo. Back in the office now, about to watch a video that's supposed to be released tomorrow, but I'm being told that it's not great content. We put out absolutely fantastic content, and this one does not reach our standards. So going to watch it now and make a decision on if it is going out tomorrow. I will keep you informed anyway, let you know. I have a house that we are buying, leasehold. I'll let Phil put it all up on the screen. Here's the house, £200,000. I can buy the lease, I can buy the freehold as well. Hopefully viewing it as well tomorrow and get that wrapped up. But other than that, it's been a very successful day, a great day. The team look very demoralised.
It's been a great day.
It's been a very, very successful day, and everyone needs to be happier.
Yeah.
And enjoy their jobs while they have them.
And Tom is in a great mood today. He's been super happy. He actually sent a lovely text message to one of the contractors in Swansea and said, thank you for a fantastic job. Again, can we please put this up on the screen so we can show everybody how nice Tom has been? Right here, please. See you tomorrow. Weekly gang, good morning. It is Wednesday. I'm still unwell, still not feeling great, and I might have to cancel the Zoom tonight. Throat is on fire, body is aching, but we keep moving. Shit gets done. It's been a very good morning. I've enjoyed it actually. I've had a great morning. I've just been for a coffee with Happy over there.
I am happy. Can you read this out? That was a great email. Look, because remember I said to you earlier that I explained to someone the importance of an accurate quotation.
Yeah.
Let's just say that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So then obviously I read this and you know, we understand.
Yeah, I got all that because I know what you said.
I do hope willingness to work. Please take into account we require. Yeah.
Yeah. Got all that.
So
Yeah.
then he's understood. So
that's made you happy.
Clear.
So let me give you an example of what's happened. One of our contractors undervalued a job and they priced it incorrectly, but it was a job that was priced incorrectly, not because they're not good at what they do, it's because there was unforeseen things that was underneath stuff.
and there was extra cost. So he contacted us and he said, I need another £2,700 basically. And we could have said, well, your quote is your quote, get the job done. But no, that's not what we do. We try and build relationships, and we're trying to make sure that people we work with understand that we're fair as well. Unforeseen circumstances are unforeseen circumstances. And by law, or by law actually, if it actually ended up in court, the contract that he signed and the contract that we signed states that the job will be done for this price. So we could have just said, finish the job, that's the price. But no, we looked at what work needed to be done, and we met in the middle, didn't we? Yeah. And Tom decided to give him the benefit of the doubt, because Tom likes him, thinks he's a great contractor, and he is, because he's been stand on, he's done everything he said he's done, and the unforeseen circumstances was unforeseen circumstances, genuinely. And we have agreed now to meet in the middle. Actually, we've gone a little bit more than the middle, to be completely honest with you. And hopefully this shows him now we're good people, we're honest people, and it builds a relationship in the future, but only time will tell. So I'm hoping that that all works out amazingly. And Tom is like, look how cool Tom is today. We're good. Yeah. Tom has got a reputation for being angry. Guys, it's not that way really, is it?
No, because you just pick up, obviously, the weekly picks up things as they happen. And then obviously Phil, being Phil, picks out what he thinks is the best bits. But then that portrays me as the devil. Generally in the office, you know, we're all working hard, we're all having a laugh. Why
are you looking at me for confirmation? It's like you're trying to convince me.
Phil, am I unhappy?
Nah, you're happy.
I'm always happy to see you.
Yeah.
I'm always nice to you.
It's just entertainment.
It's just
being
entertainment.
Angry.
So
Yeah.
please note that I'm not always violent, evil.
Why are you looking at me still?
Because I'm waiting for confirmation. Come on.
Okay, so I've known Tom forever and a day. One of the closest people to us, to me and Isabella in our lives, right? He is a very genuinely nice human being. He just takes his job very seriously, and he understands that he can't be nice to everybody, and sometimes you do have to portray an image of seriousness. And when a job needs to be done and someone needs to be told, you have to have that authority to be able to go, listen, wind your neck in, get the job done, or we're in the wrong, let's take a step back and discuss it. Doesn't usually do that one very often, but he's a nice person. So that is my morning on a Wednesday. I am now going out to shoot a video in Birmingham. 4 videos in 2 days is not bad. The week's only going to get better.
And I'll get on a plane to Poland. So
Poland?
Poland?
Where's Poland?
Poland?
Poland.
Poland?
Yeah.
Poland.
I thought you were going to kiss me or something then. That was weird as hell.
No, you make it weird.
Yeah. Amber, have a word. He's on holiday again tomorrow. I think Duna's on holiday on Saturday. No? Oh.
Dino was on holiday last Saturday.
See, it's just holidays. Is there another bank holiday coming up?
Hold on. Everybody was on holiday last Saturday, true?
I wasn't.
You stayed at home all weekend?
Working?
No, you said to us that
Say hello to the weekly, say hello to the weekly. Say hi, Phil.
If you haven't seen it already, guys, go back, Blueprint episode 2, couple of weeks in the making. Yeah, make sure you go watch it. It's a good one.
Oh, sorry guys, I didn't realise you were doing a little scene.
Okay.
Stop putting that camera so close to my face. I'm old now, I've got wrinkles and that.
Yeah, but it's all part of life, Tom.
It's not part.
We're in Digbeth actually, and we're coming to shoot our first video of the day with Shamil. I'm out with the crew.
Gang.
And I haven't eaten a lot this week. I've not been on a diet, I've just not eaten a lot of food because I've not been very well. So I'm thinking that maybe to get myself to feel better, I need something that's quite substantial. So I might take everybody out for dinner after this video, but I don't know where yet.
Get in there, boys.
Here we are, we're with the founder of May Baylor, Shamil May. First part of the video's done. We have 2 more parts to do, so technically 33% down. Quick maths, 2 + 2 is 4 - 1.
Your 3 quick maths.
How slow was that? like a 6-second pause. Going upstairs now to shoot at another apartment, and then over the road to shoot at another apartment, and then we're done. Back to the office. To a house first, I think. Sorry guys, I'm getting confused. To a house first, then back to the office, then take a tea for something to eat. Something nice to eat as well today, something healthy.
Nando's.
Nando's. No, I'm not allowed to eat Nando's anymore.
Hit it, hit it.
Another video finished. Guys, look at the view. Look at the view. Centre of Birmingham, and I'm outside. The sun's come out as well. Eyes are stinging like crazy. The sun's that bright. But it's been a good morning and half an afternoon. Now it's back to the office. Video was awesome. Yeah. Absolutely amazing. Had some stairs being delivered to one of our properties today, and we have to go through a quote because I need some insulation put in between some flats, which I want to talk to you about. And some other bits and pieces. My phone's been going crazy, so let's go and get some food. Felipe.
Hello.
How are we?
Lovely.
Isabella.
Hi, darling.
I felt a bit left out.
I know you did. You're becoming more and more active in the weeklies, aren't you? We are on our way to Birmingham. Sorry, we're in Birmingham. We're on our way to the other side of Birmingham to sort out a car. Show you in a second. And then we are going back to the office because I need to finish off the filming and finish off a couple of questions that Tom Warlow, COO, has for us, because we've had to make some additions to certain things. So we've had to just make sure all the numbers add up, everything's correct, and everybody's happy. Guys, we had a quote today for a 3-bedroom semi-detached house to be refurbed, not back to brick, 2 walls knocked out, £56,000. What? What the fuck? What is wrong with human beings in today's society?
Do you know that's not even supplying any windows or doors, and we're supplying the kitchen and the bathroom?
So realistically, that would come to about 72,000, and the contractor think that's correct for a 3-bedroom. But either way, he's gone out the window, out the door. No second chance with him. Just ruined it because he had 3 properties as well. So the first quote's come over. We're not interested in the other 2. What else is going on? We are going zombie shooting tomorrow. Pay attention to that. That's going to be quite fun. 20th of September, Sajja saying, I am one of his panel experts at his networking stage talk event, which is really interesting. Thank you, Saj, for inviting me along and asking me to do that. Our first ever buy, refurbish, refinance, rent seminar is completely sold out. It was sold out like literally within 3 days of announcing it, but we had to get all the people to confirm. So the last one's confirmed today. That's completely done. Assisted sales seminar, 23rd of October, which is a Sunday. And we have probably 400 people on the list, 500 people, I believe. Fill out your details below. Let's see if you can get a free ticket there, because that one next week will be sold out completely as well, with everybody confirming. So this is the last chance to get your name down to be at the assisted sales seminar. But I'm very grateful to every single person who is coming along. It's absolutely insane. 350 people. Wow, that's a huge achievement for us. And yeah, thank you very much.
I saw indeed. We the top 10, UGK the major way, not play it don't stop here. Traffic lights, we going, know the time until the clock hit. Hands on roll, we doing digi to the whole block clear. Yo, what you got there?
We're rained in, we've not got nothing done. The rain is torrential, it's crazy. Flooded everywhere. I got absolutely drenched, soaked. So we're stuck in our offices, it's 6 o'clock. We've not been able to do anything that we want to do, but we are planning our gender reveal and my birthday. So October 16th is the day that we're doing the gender reveal, and it's the day of my birthday. So we're doing 2 parties in one, aren't we, darling? And you're all invited.
Oh, there we go.
And
it's done.
So we're planning, the gender reveal's absolutely unbelievable. The thing that we're doing to reveal the sex of the baby is amazing. and we're just figuring out, how do we work it, what do we do, who we have in there performing, which we've already got one performer confirmed. Dune has been throwing some ideas out. I can't tell you some of the ideas he's thrown out, but yes, he has. Phil, what do you think it's going to be like on the day?
It's going to be a beautiful blossoming day.
Is that what you just said? Even TT's laughing. Harry, you excited?
Yeah, it's going to be mega.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Can't wait for you guys to see what we're doing for the gender reveal. But tomorrow, I am going to war.
Yes,
I'm going to shoot some zombies tomorrow, and this guy thinks he's going to beat me.
Yeah.
You got no chance.
Okay, we'll see. Listen, I'll do my talking tomorrow, 12 o'clock. Be there, tune in, and you'll see the fight of life.
He's actually going tonight to get ready to go and shoot some zombies tomorrow. So I'm going to the gym, Phil's going swimming, Duna's going on the sunbeds to get ready.
What?
To shoot the zombies.
No, no. You're dead.
I can't cope with these guys sometimes. Weekly gang, it is Thursday morning. We're supposed to be at Zombie Apocalypse. Where are we? What's this area called? Quinton in Birmingham. There is an upcoming auction. Is it the 22nd of September? Yeah, 22nd of September, and there's 4 properties that I am interested in, and all viewings happen to be today, which I wasn't aware of until yesterday. So change of plan, out on the road, 4 viewings. Also with this estate agents, well, this auction house, you can buy pre-auction. They actually let you buy everything pre-auction. So maybe today we end up with a couple of new houses. It's not something, I talked to you about it last week. I'm trying to save a war chest because I think something's going to happen October, November, December. Obviously that's just me. No one knows what the future holds. I'm not Mystic Stephen. If there's a deal to be done, I still need to buy a few houses this quarter, so it's important. TT, how do you feel our chances are today?
Our chances are always good. The one that we really like is a bit later on in the day though.
Yep, that's the main one.
So it depends. We just need to make sure we can still attend that one because we've got meetings, haven't we?
Is that 3:30?
3:45.
3:45?
Yeah.
But I have a Zoom at 4 o'clock.
I know.
My Isabella's not very well today. She's at home, she's struggling, she's kind of caught a cold or something. It could be a bug, so she's had to stay at home. No zombie apocalypse today. We might have to do the zombie apocalypse tomorrow. I really want to go, but I do need to get home to Isabella. So viewings first, meetings, then we have the Zoom at 4. Hopefully we can tie it in with the viewing and I'll be home. But it's going to be a great day. Absolutely going to smash it today. Watch. When I do that, you know it's a good house. I really like it.
What's the numbers on it?
I'll let you all know in a little bit. I do like this.
It's got some inspirational words on the tiles in the bathroom.
Is it really?
Yeah, go on.
Bathroom? Tranquil. Oh, never ever give up.
Some Thursday motivation.
Yep. Dream big. Consistency is key. Never ever give up. Splash. Calm. Tranquility.
And just in
Bubbles.
case you don't know where you are.
Peace. De-stress. There's a whole, like, you cannot. Whoa. You saw it, didn't you? Oh my god. Nah. No. Second viewing. If you look at the roof up there, obviously he's had a problem with the right hand side. Can you see it? Let's go upstairs and have a look. Weekly gang. I'm going to buy all 4 of these houses today.
What's the problem?
See the right hand side where you can see the tiles are different to the ones on the left. He's obviously had leaks and stuff, but he's patched it instead of, if you look at the house next door, they've had a new roof. This is the one I am genuinely like interested in, and if I was to buy it, this wall will come out because then the stairs will come down and round because that's not head height.
Yeah.
That's not going to work correctly. There's not regs. Well, no, it'll just come straight to where you are,
yeah,
and then it'll come that way. because that's not regs. That ain't passing. You got massive issues with the roof. The whole roof on this building needs changing. And if you come and look at this roof, yeah, that roof needs fixing as well. Obviously, half of it is to do with this building, half is to do with that. But look how neat that side is.
But is it me or those tiles look new?
Which ones?
The ones at the bottom.
The ones at the bottom look new, but the ones in they're not new.
Yeah.
His looks new.
Yeah, his is.
But look at the ridge as well. See how it's bent and arching and stuff. So that needs doing. So there's a £7,000, £8,000 job with the two roofs. So that's got to be taken into consideration. And then the fact that they've plastered the ceiling, I'm pretty sure there's damp up there. And then if you go into this room here, you've just asked me a question actually, and I've just realised what it is. You said, why is that hole in the wall there? That's what you've said to me? Yeah. Well, what's happened is, if you look where all the plaster is, that's where the ingress from the top is. So he's knocked this out to see if there's any water coming through there. That's what they're doing. And if you look all the way around the room as well, see it?
Yeah.
Definitely damp. And it's definitely from the roof. But yeah, sorry, going back to what you said about it being a flat, because you've got the two entrances, you'd have the front door for the main flat, then you'd box that off and have that as the second floor. But up here, if you look, you've got, where would we go? Living room, kitchen, bedroom. So you got a really cool 1-bedroom flat, and it's spacious as well, this is.
Where would you put the bathroom?
I'd have the bathroom,
ensuite.
Oh no, I'd have an ensuite in the bedroom, sorry, yeah. So I'd have the living room, kitchen, bathroom, bedroom and ensuite. And you could actually go downstairs then, and you could have a huge, you could probably get 2-bedroom down there, because the front room where that's a hairdresser's now, that could be your kitchen, living room. And then there's 2 rooms at the back, and there's a middle room. You could try and make that into 2 bedrooms somehow, and an ensuite. View number 2's done. That one I'm definitely buying. 100% we're buying that house. So I think there's another viewing on this, isn't there, in a few days? Saturday, I'll get our architect to come down just to give it the once over. Yes, you can turn it into 2 flats and it shouldn't be a problem with parking and stuff like that. And then, yeah, put the offer in and see what happens. But I'm definitely going to buy that one. On to the next one. Flip or anything, this is for me just to rent straight out to somebody.
Yeah.
So you tell me the day that you can come and see me and I'll have it. Yeah, 4 o'clock I'll be at the office.
Alright, and that'd be perfect.
Alright, and cheers mate, I appreciate it, thank you. And then we'll sort out the council stuff as well when you're there.
Yeah, sorted.
Alright, and cheers mate, thank you.
Alright, sorted bro.
Alright, see you in a bit, bye. Come on. Another purchase complete from the one that you guys saw earlier. Just now it's the numbers and just making sure that everything's good. But yeah, the house is definitely ours, 100%. It's in Birmingham, so I'm happy. It's done. It's ours. Very, very happy. I have my new driver with me today. TT has decided to take one for the team because he's like that. He's fantastic. Happy. Smiley.
Next viewing as well.
Next viewing? Right here now. Half an hour. I'm not sure about this one now. Now I've come round and looked around the area and stuff, I'm not completely convinced. The numbers work on the figures that I know they'll accept on this one, but no, it's not for me.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Guys, this isn't on today's viewings, but this is my latest purchase, mine and Isabella's latest property. We've got it direct to vendor, because I know the owners who are selling it quite well, very good friends of ours, and they're coming in tomorrow to get all the paperwork, all the numbers and everything done. It is leasehold, but I can buy the freehold, so that's why they're in tomorrow to get it all sorted. But my latest purchase is this. Weekly gang, breakdown of the viewings this morning. 40 Ridgemont Croft, Quinton, Birmingham was the first property that we viewed. Guide price is 100 to 110,000. This property is one that I actually want to add to the portfolio, to keep, to rent out. And I think an offer of about 120 is what I would want to put in, which we are going to put in. Chances of getting it, very slim, because I do believe that this will go for 125 to 130, if not a little bit higher. But the market is changing, so let's see. It needs around a 30 to 35,000 pound refurb. And yeah, great property, really like it. Let's see what happens with this one. I like this one a lot. Second one, guys, was 88 Long Lane, Hales Owen. Guide price of 80 to 90,000. I actually think that an offer of 95 would secure this, if I'm honest with you. Upstairs, we would have a 1-bedroom flat. Downstairs will be turned into a 1-bedroom flat. So I do need to take our architect along. Some of the administration fees for this property are £1,250, which is a buyer's premium, inclusive of VAT. A £250 fee. So there's 2 fees to the auction house. Inside the legal pack, there's a lot of fees. TT just nodded and said, yes, there are. I'm going to go through this tonight at home. End value on this with 2 flats could possibly be around 160. 80 grand a flat. And it's going to cost about £40,000 to get into a livable condition with 2 flats. So all in would be about 145. End value would be about 160 to 170. But this is 2 flats that I want to add to the portfolio as well because of the area. I don't want to flip these or anything like that. So I'm quite happy with that. So that's 2. 3 and 4 are not worth showing you because the numbers don't add up correctly. Now I know what 2 people have already put offers in on both of them for, so it's not for us. I also bought another property today. All the numbers will be tied up tomorrow. It's been a great day, unbelievable day. Ended the day with a game of cricket, which, what was the score, Phil?
3 runs to 2 for me and Duna. We had 2, you had 3.
Didn't you get 3 at one stage?
Yeah, but apparently you won, so I'll just give it to you.
Hey! That's the best place for second place. It's amazing. Just admit defeat at all times. But Weekly Gang, tomorrow I am going to have some stairs delivered to my personal house as well. Or have they been delivered today?
Been delivered today. You're going on the viewing first thing in the morning.
Okay, so I've just been advised by TT. My stairs have been delivered to my personal house today. I'm on a viewing tomorrow morning at what time? 10:30 in Warsaw. Anything else that I have to do tomorrow?
Meeting the guy we're buying a house off.
We're meeting a guy that we're buying a house off.
Giving us the key, potentially.
And the keys. So, guys, great day tomorrow. Weekly Gang. Weekly Gang, Friday morning. Sourced this house for Joe, who's just standing right there. And coming in today to have a look at it, see what's going on, see what works its needs, because obviously we've done all our due diligence and stuff, but I always like to come in. I've been telling you every week, you guys don't think I make the time. I actually make the time to go and see most of the houses that we source. It's something that I like to do. So early morning, get this out the way. Tell you what happened actually. Me and TT got here early. I own a lot of houses around this area, and I was showing TT some of the things that was going on. And we drove down the street and Bond Wolf had an open down a property. So we stopped, went in, looked at it, too many cracks. House needs knocking down and rebuilding. But we thought it was fate. That's what we thought, but it wasn't. It was a house that is actually falling to pieces. But Friday is going to be a great day because we've decided to go on a Bond Wolf day.
Yeah.
Kind of. We're going to check the list, see what else is in the area for open viewings today and get there, because this agent is 5 minutes late to get in there, which is not good. It's going to be a great day. Miscommunication between Tom Warlow, COO, and the agent. I don't know which way it is. Tom said he did it, the agent said he didn't. We're back at 2 o'clock. It's only 3.5 hours, so we can go and view some more houses. Yeah?
Yeah.
I feel like buying some stuff.
Yeah.
Come on then, let's go. This is nice. That needs to be knocked down completely. That's just dead. Yeah, if you come here and if you turn the camera to show the weekly, look at the stack. All the windows need changing. This needs a full, it's expensive. Guys, look who's with me today. He hasn't made an appearance for a very long time.
In a while.
But we're going to show you his van outside. His van is looking the bollocks, isn't it?
Like it, don't you?
I do like it. I'll show you when we go outside in a minute. Oh, here we go. That's a result.
Massive bathroom, yeah.
Say again?
Massive, yeah.
Perfect.
Carpet in a bathroom.
Ah, it's just standard, isn't it? Mate, you see some of the things that we've gone to the last couple of days, it's absolutely crazy. It's nuts. Old school, it's back in the day, wasn't it? Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. Great house. Do a poll, take a picture, you gotta have a picture. I don't know what that was, but that was a random one. I only get a picture of that actually.
clean. Cool hog in the building.
I quite like this.
Fuck. 4 flats, which technically are 3 registered on land registry. 1's being used illegally. This was supposed to be a gym in the back garden, but look, guys, bathroom, kitchen, look through there. Kitchen, flies over there. It's clearly a bungalow in the back garden, and it only has permission for a gym. The guy will do a pre-auction offer on this as well. I want this. This is a house I want. Well, this whole plot of land is what I want. So happy. It stinks. I've got to get out. Quick pit stop. Obviously, guys, it was a Nando's, and now we're on our way to the property that we sourced for somebody, and we couldn't get in this morning. They've got us back in at 2 o'clock. The one that we've just viewed, the last one I think that fella showed you on the weekly, it's 4 flats, and then you have a bungalow in the back garden, which was supposed to be a gym, and they've used it as a bungalow, 1-bedroom bungalow. But there's a prohibition order on it as well, which I've just read. So obviously that needs to be dealt with pretty sharpish, but that's the one I want. That's the one we're going to buy today. Along with, we're wrapping up the one from yesterday that I showed you. That's at 4:30 today. That'll all be signed, sealed and delivered. And then I've got another one that one of the sources is tying up now. The guy wants 272 to secure it, take it off the market now. I'm arguing over 2 grand, I'll be completely honest with you. 270, 268. That's why I offered 268. I've gone up to 270. There's going to be a sourcing fee that I've got to pay for that as well. So that's why I don't want to pay the 272, if I'm being honest. I'm just being a tight bastard. So hopefully by the end of today, by 5 o'clock today, I should have 3 houses tied up. That'll be quite, that'll make me happy. TT, as soon as we get back to the office, if we can go around next door and literally try and do a deal for that one, get it all done, get it all tied up. I've gone through the legal pack. I'm trying to buy every single thing now in the Midlands. I'm trying to keep the next 18 months just local, because we have so much stuff going on in Wales and so much stuff going on up north that I just need to try and bring some stuff local that we can get a grasp on. So yeah, I will keep you updated, and could be an absolutely fantastic Friday. We're back. Going to check out the house, 2 o'clock. Guys just pulled up, they've fit us in. They said that the miscommunication between our end or their end, either way, nothing we can do about it, but at least we're in now. So that's the most important thing. If you wanted it handleless, it'll come in at 4K with all the tolls and everything, and that's all the appliances. Yeah, if anything you need to contact me. Yeah. I get better discount than most people. Yeah. So just ask the question and I'll see what we can do. But no, I've looked all around. It's perfect. Yeah. Yeah, it's a very good house. And if you're going to keep it, this is one you keep.
Yeah, I'm keeping this.
Yeah, you don't sell these. Yeah. These are houses you keep. End value, what do we put it as, 160? Yeah. You might be able to push that a touch, you know. Well, if you get it on a 20%, because you're over 150, so if you can pull out 32, you get 128. Yeah. So there's more there. But yeah, it's a good house. It's a very good house. What a great day. Trying to wrap this one up as well. I offered 268, then I offered 270. They're saying 272 will secure it, but now on the phone, they're double checking that 272 will secure it, and I can have it exclusive before the 11 viewings that are booked in here tomorrow. So if you wait there, you might have an answer. You might have an answer in the next 30 seconds. Hang on, we're waiting. I'm being advised that we might have to wait 5 more minutes. So, intermission of the assisted sale. My second ever seminar in my hometown of Birmingham, October 23rd, 12 till 3, and it's on assisted sales. Now, not many people know about this strategy. You can get into it with a lot of money, you can get into it with a little bit of money. But if you want to find out more, get down here, fill out the form below to secure your free space today. Weekly gang, back in the office. I have about 10 minutes before Bond Wolf closes next door, and I'm trying to get this house secured. I'm trying to get the funds over, get it all tied up, and I want it before 5 o'clock. We're trying to get another one tied up before 5 o'clock that someone has sourced for us. You've seen it today. That's got to be secured, but we've got 40 minutes for that one because they close at 5:30. And I have somebody about to walk through that door in the next 5 minutes to tie up a house that I've bought direct to vendor. You will see it all, but next week, unfortunately, because we don't have time. Phil, he's not with us Monday and Tuesday next week, are you?
No, I'm not, sir.
Oh, you're not, are you?
The big 23.
It's Phil's birthday, guys, so next week's a big week. We've got to do something very special for Phil. Do you like our new vinyls on our windows all the way across, giving us the privacy? Phil, if you come this side, can you show them please how nobody can see into the conference room now? You got good banter actually, to be fair. So yeah, guys, it's been an absolutely awesome week. I've really enjoyed it. You didn't get to see any of Steve's cam behind the scenes. There's a reason, because next week Phil wants me to show you everything I do from the minute I wake up to the minute I go to sleep. So we've left it out of this week to put into next week, so you guys are in for a massive treat, and I will see you soon.
We the top 10, UGK the major, way not play it, don't stop.